You think it's going to work? I don't think it's going to work.
I don't.
Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the BK42 channel. Today is the day you've all been waiting for. I promised in our first video, where we reviewed the ZIPFORCE E-Bike conversion kit, that we would be installing it on a custom bike with fat tires. But before we dive into that, let's provide a bit of context. We built this bike back in 2014, a bike that's an impressive 2.45 meters long and weighs nearly 40 kilograms. For a long time, we've had the desire to give this beauty an electric upgrade without compromising the original design. Every detail of this bike was meticulously planned, and the last thing we wanted to do was mess with the frame or clutter it with hanging cables. Our goal was clear: maintain the integrity of the original project, ensure a clean aesthetic, and of course, have enough power to handle this hefty custom bicycle. Now, after the easy installation of the all-in-one ZIPFORCE kit on an older bike, we've decided to take on the challenge of installing it on our giant bike. At first, we thought we'd have to make a radical overhaul of the kit's base, as it wasn't designed for fat bikes. But here comes the big surprise, folks. After much thought and a few attempts, we ended up needing to make very few modifications to the base. We simply bent the two sidearms slightly and adjusted the tabs connecting them to the kit's base to accommodate the wide tire. After that, we just added an L-shaped piece to the fender support, and it was ready. We didn't need any special tools or machines, just the common tools everyone has at home. We installed the ZIPFORCE on the rear wheel, the Bluetooth sensor on the left pedal, and the phone holder on the handlebars. All set. Well, now that the ZIPFORCE Slim is installed, before we finalize the aesthetics, we need to test this homemade e-bike. The big question is, will such a compact kit be able to move a bike as robust as ours? Will this simple adaptation be sufficient? There's only one way to find out. Let's hit the road and test all of this.
You think it's going to work? I don't think it's going to work.
I don't think so.
It doesn't look like it's going to work. It's too small.
Too heavy and let's try it.
This bike weighs about 40 kilos, so I'm not sure it's going to work. Let's see. It's going to be the first ride. Oh, it worked. So it works.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
It works. Somehow it resolves, the biggest issue with this bike, that is just starting, It's helping really.
Yeah, the problem with that bike is that it's quite heavy, and having any kind of engine support, it's great. And this one fixed all the troubles we have, because we didn't want to mess up with the bike design. We didn't want cables hanging around. So this one is just that little thing there, and the sensor is there. And that's it. Then you can use the app or not. And 27 kilometers per hour. Let's go a bit further, make some deeper tests, and let's see.
As you saw, the ZIPFORCE performed really well. Of course, we need to make some adjustments to the L-shaped piece we added to the support. Perhaps something a bit sturdier, as the kit, while working perfectly, shakes a bit from time to time. But that's an easy fix. For our purpose, this is undoubtedly the best e-bike conversion kit available on the market, because we don't need to make any modifications to the bike, and it performs admirably for what we want. And folks, if we can install it on a bike of this size, believe me, it can transform any regular bike into an e-bike. We think it could be an amazing solution for our friends who enjoy customizing bikes. It's practical and won't break the bank. The kit comes complete with all the necessary parts for installation and is super easy to assemble. Before we wrap up, it's important to highlight that the motor, or rather, the all-in-one ZIPFORCE kit, is versatile enough to be installed on both the front and rear wheels. Moreover, you can easily remove it to recharge the battery when needed. And best of all, through the app, you have full control over the settings, allowing you to customize the rotation direction, sensor sensitivity, enable or disable battery regeneration during braking, and many other options. That's it for today, folks. If you have any questions, you know what to do. Just leave them in the comments, and I'll leave the link to the ZIPFORCE E-Bike Conversion Kit in the description in case you want to check it out. Thanks for watching, and peace out.